Guards stopping and arresting migrant workers. Families separated by national borders. This wasn't an international frontier, but was instead a scene acted out by the groups Students for Justice in Palestine and Mecha at the Rock last week. These mock checkpoints were part of what SJP called Israel Apartheid Week. The week sought to highlight what organizers called the struggles and oppression of the Palestinian people.
One of the main points we were making throughout Israeli Apartheid Week is that Al-Nakba is not over as long as the occupation is. Palestinians are still struggling within Israel, within Palestine.
In addition to the controversial mock border crossing, events included everything from speeches to cultural events and concluded with a commemorative vigil on Friday. However, some students at Northwestern say Israel Apartheid Week was a step in the wrong direction.
As SJP, as demonstrated last week, has again shown its unwillingness to engage in constructive dialogue on campus, and has instead engaged in demonstrations that aim to stigmatize, isolate, and demonize the state of Israel.
But the organizers say the events last week were about equal rights, not insulting Israel.
We're not a bad guy in a movie whose sole existence is to undermine Israel without a purpose. Our purpose, what drives us, is equal rights for the Palestinians.
For some, however, what's being discussed is just as important as how it's discussed.
This is a very complicated issue that needs to be talked about, but it needs to be talked about in a constructive way.